What's up, everybody? Rob Vico here, coming to you live with episode 50. So, we're live?
Yes.
Are we live? We had some technical glitches, so if we're live and you're watching and you hear me and you can see me, give me a thumbs up, give me a comment, let us know. We started once before and the screen was completely black. So we logged off and started over, and now just waiting to see if some people jump on and let me know if we are, if you can hear me and if you can see me. Okay, yes, Brenda says yes. All right, cool. Let me lower the volume on this. Hi, Brenda, how are you? All right, so let's get into episode 56 of Rob Help My Marketing Sucks. This episode, we're continuing, actually this is the last part of our 6-part series on how to use psychological triggers to influence your prospects and clients' buying decisions. We already covered the first 5, the 6-part series, and if you want, you can go back and check out the other episodes so you can get a little bit caught up on what we're talking about today as we end our 6-part series. Now, before we start off, we always give the big ass thank you of the week. And this week, the big ass thank you is going to be replaced with a big happy Thanksgiving to all of you all. As you can see, I'm wearing my Thanksgiving shirt. Okay? It's just a plaid shirt, but we call it my Thanksgiving shirt because my daughter wanted me to dress up for Thanksgiving for the show. I don't know if you all caught my Halloween show where she had me wearing like a cape and she decorated everything. So she wanted me to dress up for Thanksgiving. I said, how do I dress up for Thanksgiving? I don't get it. She said, why don't you dress up like a pilgrim? I was like, not going to happen. Not going to dress up as a pilgrim. So we came to the compromise and I wore my plaid fall festive Thanksgiving shirt. Now, while I do wish you all a very, very happy Thanksgiving, I do have to give you your fair Thanksgiving warning. Prepare yourselves. The Happy Thanksgiving statuses updates are coming. You're going to see more pictures of turkeys and green beans than you've ever seen before. But enjoy your Thanksgiving anyway. Please, 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 people, don't put pictures of a turkey on Facebook. We're all celebrating Thanksgiving. We're all eating turkey. We all know it's Thanksgiving. But do have a good time. Don't argue with your family like I like to do. Other than that, it should be a nice day to give thanks and appreciate everything that you've accomplished throughout the years as an entrepreneur. Being an entrepreneur is not easy at all. So give yourself a pat in the back for another great year. All right. Before we kick off the episode, I'd like to invite you all to check out my Facebook group, Kickass Marketing for Brick and Mortar Business Owners. It's the Facebook group where we share tips for online and offline marketing. We share tips, strategies, techniques, resources, free tools. We're building a kick-ass community of kick-ass brick and mortar business owners in there. So if you own a business, if you own a brick and mortar business, if you want to start a brick and mortar business, make sure to jump into the group. It's Kick-Ass Marketing for Brick and Mortar Business Owners, and we'll have Christy put up a link in the comments. Now, let's finish off our 6-part series from Dr. Cialdini on his best-selling book, Influence, The Psychology of Persuasion. And as much as I love marketing, one of the things that I love even more is the psychology behind marketing. I came across Dr. Cialdini's book, maybe 2005. I had come across direct response marketing with Dan Kennedy and Bill Glazier probably around early 2000, and around mid 2000s I came across Cialdini and really started to understand the psychology of why so many of these direct response marketing principles work. And when you understand that and you can apply that psychology to your marketing, to your sales letters, to your presentations, your marketing is going to be kick-ass. So Dr. Cialdini has determined that there are 6 triggers that are going to trigger human psychology or influence human psychology. And that is social proof, commitment, reciprocation, liking, authority, and scarcity. Today we're picking up right here with reciprocity. Reciprocity is one of my favorite psychological influences because I have spent the last 18 years in the promotional products business. And the promotional product business is one of the only forms of marketing that has built-in reciprocity. When you give someone a nice branded promotional item, a stainless steel travel mug, you give them a nice desktop calculator, whatever it is that fits your market and fits your business, that has built-in reciprocity. Everybody thanks you for handing them your branded promotional product. So that's why I personally love reciprocity. I personally love using the power promotional product to influence, to trigger that reciprocity mechanism in our prospects and clients. In a nutshell, reciprocity is the obligation to give when you receive. It's something that's been kind of ingrained in our subconscious, that in order to function in an effective society, we have to kind of help each other out. So you do me a favor, I do you a favor. So when you do a favor, or when you give me something, I feel the subconscious will that I need to repay that favor, or I need to pay you back that gift, right? So he puts in his book, reciprocity is a shortcut for making decisions. Life is too complicated to carefully evaluate every element of every situation, so we learn to take shortcuts to help us make what are usually reasonable and reliable decisions. With reciprocity, we are able to quickly decide whether to do something for someone based solely on our prior experience with that person. So if someone has done something for us and they ask for a favor later on, we often quickly and automatically decide to say yes. If you really think about that, most of us say yes before we even know what the favor is. A lot of times someone will come and say, hey, can I ask you for a quick favor? And we will say yes before we even know what the quick favor is. That's how ingrained this is in our subconscious. And it says something interesting here. It says, if someone has, based solely on your prior experience with that person, okay? So we all know that person that you do favor for and favor for and favor for and favor for, and that person never does shit for anybody else, right? You will stop doing things for that person because you don't get the reciprocity from them. Now, we don't do things expecting the reciprocity. We feel obligated to give the reciprocity when we're giving something, but when we do it, we don't expect it, unless you're in the mob, right? Because then the mobsters, they do you a favor and you owe them a favor, right? Or my wife, don't ever do her a favor. You'll be indebted to her forever. So that's why we automatically say yes when someone asks us a favor. Unless it's me, I usually say, yeah, well, what's the favor first, right? Sociologist Alvin Goldner says that there is no human society on earth that does not follow the power of reciprocity. So think about how powerful this is. There's not a single society on earth that they have discovered, whether there be a tribe in the Amazon rainforest or across in the Middle East in the desert, right? We all have this built into our society. Therefore, reciprocity is a deep and powerful principle that, under the right circumstances, is impossible to resist. Like my wife. Just kidding, just kidding. I got to keep myself entertained up here. I don't even know if anybody's watching half the time or if anybody's commenting. So I just got to keep myself amused. All right, so let's jump into some of the ways that you can use reciprocity. And then I'll tell you, not only is reciprocity one of my favorites, but I'm going to show you what is my favorite way to trigger that reciprocity. All right, so reciprocity to your best is simple. Give something away. Right? And it doesn't have to be a physical gift. It could be giving someone some of your time. It could be giving a service. It could be giving information, assistance, anything, to create in another person a feeling of indebtedness. Once the other person feels indebted to you, that's when the power of reciprocity kicks in and triggers. So you can give anything. You can give a free booklet, a free planning guide. You can do a survey, and so that you're going to share the answers to the survey. You can do free samples. You can do a free trial offer. You can do a free limited time only. You can do a free catalog. You can do a free special report, free white paper, free phone consultation, free just about anything, right? Now, this usually tends to scare business owners, especially business owners that have intellectual property, because we seem to think that, oh, I can't give everything away. Well, you can. There's a few years back, I don't remember when, maybe 2009, 2010, so maybe more than a few years back, there's a marketer named Eben Pagan, and he coined the term move the free line. And he kept saying, move the free line. What he means is, move that free line, give more value. Give, where you get to the point where you think, okay, I can't give any more, I have to charge for this, give that away as well. So the more you give, the more value you give. The higher the perceived value of what you're giving is, the stronger that trigger of reciprocity is going to be. Oh, I didn't get all the slides. Christy, can you get me the printout that I printed out? I wasn't able to put it all on slides. While she gets a printout, I'll give you guys a good example of how simple the power of reciprocity can be. I think it was in May that in my outrageous promotions planning calendar, I saw that there was a day in May that was National Pizza Day. So we contacted our local little pizza shop here in Miami Springs, and I think we ordered 25 pizzas from him. And we went out and gave out pizzas to our 25 clients. We just kind of picked some top clients, picked the ones that were kind of close to each other, and we went and hand delivered pizza to 25 clients. And the power of reciprocity immediately kicked in, because when they thank you for the pizza, most of them were like, oh, I've been meaning to call you. I've been meaning to put in an order. Or, oh, I need to reorder some t-shirts. Or I meant to ask you for a quote for this, right? So you're there giving them the pizza, and they feel somewhat obligated to either give you business or tell you that they're going to give you business in the very near future. So it's very, very powerful to use reciprocity. Now, I was talking about, all right, let me see where I left off here. I was talking about using the free booklets, a free PDF, a free survey, right? So one of my favorite things to do for reciprocity, aside from promotional items, a physical product, because they have a high perceived value, is content. Using content as a way to build reciprocity, using a free planning guide, a tip sheet. Arnie Geske from Millennial Entrepreneur Community, he's doing an amazing job of generating leads and moving them over into his Facebook group program using his tip sheets. He's got a 7 tip sheet and a 15 tip. Now, you guys, you know what I'm trying to say, right? He's got one of those as well with like 15 tips on the sheet. So the reason why I love to use content to build in reciprocity is because, I say this over and over and over, is people love to buy, but they hate to be sold. Okay? People love to buy, but they hate to be sold. Perfect example of that is my wife is mimicking me because she's heard me say this so many times, is you go to the furniture store to buy a couch, you walk in, the salesman greets you and says, hi, how can I help you? 99% of us say, no thank you, we're just looking. Bullshit, you're there to buy a couch. It would be much easier to buy the couch if you told the sales rep. The reason you don't tell the sales rep is because you want to buy a couch, you don't want to be sold a couch. And that's the same thing we do with content. By giving our clients and our prospects valuable, helpful, informative, entertaining, engaging, educational content, we are giving them the information they need to make the decision to buy from us. You're giving them the information they need to pick out the couch and turn around to you and place the order. Okay? That's a sweet spot to be in. Your selling is much more effective. Your conversion is much higher when the prospect comes to you, as opposed to you chasing the prospect saying, you want to buy, you want to buy, you want to buy. Instead, you give them content, you give them value, and they will make the decision to buy from you on their own. And when they contact you, sales already made. So that's why I love using content. And content can be, it doesn't only have to be free reports, right? Your content can be videos, your content can be on a CD, your content can be on a DVD. There's lots of ways to get your content. The key is for your content to have value to the recipient and not be salesy. Do not try to sell anything in your free content. So now you can do free samples, you can do free gifts, you can do trial offers, right? One of the companies that's very, very good at this is Amway. And Amway discovered during their Amway parties that they can tap into the power of reciprocity. And before all these little Amway Tupperware home parties start, the host will do little giveaways, little drawings, and little raffles to ensure that every single person attending that Tupperware party gets a free gift. Because if they all get a free gift, they're all going to be much more inclined to placing an order at the end of the party. They also figured out that they put together, let me see what was it they called it. I believe they called it a bug bag. I'm not quite sure what the name means, but they had something they call a bug bag, which is a bag of products that they leave with someone for a week. They say, hey, try all these products out. It's got the toothpaste, the dishwashing liquid, the soft scrub, the whatever the hell Amway sells. All that shit's in there. And they give it to the people. And then they come back a week later and they say, hey, Christy, how did you like the products? Oh my God, I love the dishwashing liquid and my kids love the toothpaste and all that. But so they found that triggers more orders because the reciprocity of that you gave me all these products to use for a full week kicks in and you feel obligated to order something. You might not order all of them, but you'll feel obligated to maybe order the toothpaste or order the dishwashing liquid or whatever that may be. So the key to that is going to be to give them something that's useful to them. Remember, it cannot be self-serving, okay? Another great example, and I experienced this growing up in Miami. If you grew up in Miami during the 80s and you went out to Coconut Grove to kind of hang out on the weekend and just cruise around in the Grove, you would see the Hare Krishnas. And the Hare Krishnas would be at the Grove and they'd be at the airports and they would just walk up to you. They wouldn't say a single word and they would just hand you a flower. Once you took that flower, then they asked you if you would make a donation to the Hare Krishnas. And I forget what the numbers were, but it was astronomical, the percentage of people that just simply felt obligated because you took the flower to give them some money back. And actually, Cialdini, for his book, did an experiment on this, and they hung out at the airport watching the Hare Krishnas do this. And he observed something, that he knew the Hare Krishnas were tapping into the power of reciprocity, because down the terminal, he would see one of the Hare Krishnas go down to the end of the terminal about every 30 minutes and come back with a handful of flowers. And he went over to see what they were doing, and he was getting the flowers out of the trash can. As people got the flower, you gave them the freaking dollar because you thought, okay, you walked down the terminal, you threw the flower in the trash can, and they would come and pick up the flowers and go back to the other end of the terminal and give out the flowers again, right? So that's how you can use the power of reciprocity, by giving them something free. You can also do free trial offers. Like, so Auric Vacuum Cleaner does a free 15-day home trial. You're seeing this now being done even with mattresses, right? I think it's the Purple mattress that gives you like a 90-day home trial. Why? It's the same reason why I tell people, if you have a software, if you have any sort of monthly program, give people 30 days free. Okay? I'm going to give you a good example. ClickFunnels. Most of you watching this would know what ClickFunnels is. ClickFunnels gives you a free trial period. When the free trial period is over, if I've made any funnels in that software, I'm going to I'm going to sign up for the paid membership, because I don't want the work that I've done to be lost. Okay? Same thing happens when you get a free trial of QuickBooks. You get a free trial of QuickBooks, you spend all this time and effort inputting your accounting into QuickBooks, you're not going to stop using it 30 days later, you're going to continue to use it. Same thing Auric did. They give you this vacuum cleaner, try it out for 30 days, at the end of 30 days, big percentage of people just keep the vacuum cleaner. Alright, here's another one. Give something that is obviously and exclusively for the benefit of the recipient. Your gift should be exclusively for the recipient's benefit. Your gift must not be Fortune Magazine offers to college students, right? And I use that because Fortune Magazine offered college professors a 90-day free subscription to Fortune Magazine. What happened after the 90-day free subscription? The majority of college professors signed up for the full paid subscription. Abbott Laboratories offered free reports with objective scientific information about new nutritional products to dietitians, nurses, healthcare specialists. The Learning Company gives away a free CD-ROM called Your Personal Gym, and customers try out the Home Medical Advisor. The Home Medical Advisor is a computer health program. It's a premium that's obviously beneficial to anyone concerned with health, okay? So if they're concerned with health, offer them something that has to do with their health, right? Make it a logical tie-in. Right? You're not going to give somebody who's concerned with their health a gift card to Dunkin' Donuts, right? There's a disconnect. It's not going to work. You want to tap into the reciprocity is going to be stronger if it gives them a bigger benefit or bigger value to their life. The more valuable, sustainable, and truly helpful your offer is, the more indebtedness your prospect will feel. So don't do the big glitzy corporate-y type of freebie, okay? You want to make it personal. Look, here's a good example. Charles Schwab offers a free guide to estate planning, okay? It does no sales pitch in it, but they get a big percentage of the people who receive that to end up signing up for their what was I saying? For their personal financial advisor. This company, the Manufacturers Association in Ohio, does a free report called How to Cut Your Workers' Comp Benefit. It explains how workers' comp rating programs work and gives a checklist, right? So I'm just shooting out all these ideas because I know there's people watching that are attorneys or in insurance or in they're a pool company, they're air conditioning company. So I'm just trying to give you guys lots of different ways that you could do a free gift and tap into the power of the reciprocity. And lastly, put a face on your gift, okay? Now, I don't necessarily mean to print your picture on the gift, but don't say the gift is coming from the company. Don't say captured glory, or don't say outrageous promotion like this. Say, I would like to give you this. Okay? If you're doing a video as the CEO of this company, as the head of the marketing department, I want to give all of my prospects, I want to give all of our clients. So try to find a way to personalize it. If you can, if it's a physical gift, hand deliver it. Just like we did. I mean, we could have had the pizza company, I guess, deliver the pizzas to people, but that wouldn't have the same effect. Instead, we kind of mapped out a little grid and said, okay, these 5 people are close to each other, these 5 are close to each other, and we went out and we did it. And then don't think that because you give them something once, you want to continue to tap into that reciprocity over and over and over again. So continue to give value. Once they become a client or prospect and they buy from you, continue to add value. Go beyond with your service, with your customer service. That can also consider reciprocity. If you, for example, our company, we have to deliver things to clients. Some things are sent UPS, some things are delivered. If I tell a client, hey, don't worry about it, I'm going to give you free delivery, boom, that's reciprocity. I already got the order, I already got the client, but I'm going to continue to build on that reciprocity as much as I can. If I can, if I got a client that wants an order for Wednesday instead of Friday, I can say, no problem, I'll have it for you Wednesday free of charge, no rush charge for that. Okay? I'm going to do it anyway, but I'm going to give myself some reciprocity to help strengthen that relationship with my client. All right, that's what I got for you guys today. I want you all to enjoy your Thanksgiving, take a little downtime, appreciate everything you've worked so hard for, give thanks for your family, friends, and all of the support they give you as entrepreneurs. Don't forget to check out my Facebook group, Kickass Marketing for Brick and Mortar Business Owners. Oh, we almost forgot. The WTF Marketing Moment of the Week. This one took me a second to catch it, but I finally got it. So I believe this is for Best Buy. Bestsellers available now. Celebrate Black History Month. I don't know how well you guys can see it on the slide, but I know my wife can see it. I'm waiting to see. Yes! Ding, 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 ding! Celebrate Black History Month. And then we got Usher, Bob Marley, Young Jeezy, Bruno Mars, Luther Vandross, the Jackson 5, James Brown, and Eminem. I don't think they realize that he's a white boy just because he raps, so doesn't mean he should be on your Black History Month flyer. So that's what I got for you guys. Signing off. I'll see you next Monday for another episode of Rob Help My Marketing Sucks.